cost us because the tax bill was more than what was presented at the meeting that I and Mrs. Bedia, we worked off of figures given to us by the county auditor. Every 3 years, the county reappraises or updates the value.
Well, they just
We have no control.
Right. So your figures should be fairly accurate.
They're from the county auditor. Figures
They should be
from the
fairly
county
accurate.
auditor. And there was a levy calculator on the county auditor's website, and we welcomed people, we pushed people over to that website to put in your actual value. You could put your parcel number and it takes your actual home value and told you how much of your levy was going to the school. That's out of my control, and I understand that it
like I said,
changed.
it was stated at meetings, and Mr. Spangler, Mr. Ariola, and a few others were there, and Mr. Byers, who's your levy chairperson, was there, and stated, you know, oh, it's got to be this. And John David was there and commented, if you can't spend $16.67 on your students, you don't deserve to have them in school. You know, I would like to be at least a little more accurate when it comes to telling me how much money I have to give to the state.
Based on what we're told. Thank you.
Are there any other comments about the upcoming meeting?
I got a question or remark about the levy. Do you actually think it's going to pass? I mean, we just passed and dumped this on. I know it's been, what, 10 years since the last levy. And with the appraisal, property value, and, you know, which Mrs. Bedia was saying, that the property value changing, fluctuating. There were some people's property value went up $800, or the taxes went up $800. Is it going to be worth the $40,000 or whatever it costs to put it on the ballot this November if it fails?
Yes, it will be worth the cost, because there will be massive, massive cuts in this district if it does not pass.
Do you
Pretty much
think,
that simple.
I mean, there is so many homes in Stow. The last I checked, Zillow.com, there was over 300 homes for sale, and there was probably another 3 dozen that were foreclosed on. There's apartments.
I understand that, but you know, that is just a fact of life, and that's going on everywhere in the state, and it's completely out of our control.
30% of the population of Stow has children in the school system. So that means that elderly, the young couples that don't have children are paying the taxes for who? For the other people that have children in the school. And you, none of you board members have children in the school system.
Oh, yes, I do.
Excuse me?
You do?
Yes.
How old are you? They're in high school?
Seniors, as a matter of fact.
Okay, well, they're high
Why,
school.
we care about our own plus all of the children in the district.
And you're,
Not just our own. This is a community
I
thing. This is a
understand.
Stow Munroe Falls thing, not a home by home thing. It
And
is a
regardless, I
community
will
thing.
continue to pass levies for this city because this is my home. And these children deserve it so that they can remain in an excellent district and get me great services that
you
they
just passed
do.
the levy this year.
This is a renewal, Mr. Van Ross.
Why do we need to pass that again?
I just really,
I honestly don't think.
I'm not gonna sit here and have a disagreement with you over the microphone. It's that simple.
It's not a new levy. You're already paying those taxes. Those taxes, you've already been assessed, and you will continue to be assessed if it passes. That levy expires this year. Without that money, we have to push through and get not only the cuts that were slated last November.
Okay.
If that levy didn't pass, we're gonna have to add more because this generates 7.3 million. But that generated 6.5.
There's a collection issue too, if you're waiting for another.
Yeah. We won't start collecting it until the 14th. So
Correct.
it's just the way we have a responsibility
Okay.
to make sure that residents, students,
I honestly don't think
are
it's gonna
educated.
go through. You know, you're just gonna scare the residents of Stow into thinking it's gonna cost them more money. Well, I'm serious. I see you over there making faces. I'm serious. I don't think it's gonna go through.
Are there any other comments? Okay, is there?
I'll make one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm Tom Hawley, new place. So I've listened to the last couple comments. And I think it would be remiss if somebody didn't say something on the positive side of having the renewal, so I'll do that. Okay, anybody in this room likes to pay more, but I think for the well-being of the community, property values, the students, everybody in the room always likes to talk about it's all for the kids and it's kids first. Time and time again, I see this district losing quality teachers, quality administrators to other districts because we don't want to pay the going fee or the fee for excellence. And I think this is a great investment in the community. I'm not going to say anything's a slam dunk because I don't think it is, but it's a renewal. It's not going to be an excessive amount of more money. And I think at some point in time you have to ask yourself what the cost and price you're willing to pay for excellence is. And that's what the teachers and the students and the parents produce on a day in, day out basis. We're not talking about a mediocre district here that just barely makes it by. We're talking about a district that year after year produces high academic achievement, produces people out in the community, and we're all paying more. And even for us that are in the private sector, whatever you do, when you walk into Applebee's or you walk into the drugstore or you go buy lumber or whatever you do, every time you make a purchase, you're paying for the salary and the benefits of the people that are in that private sector. You're contributing, and that's what communities and civic responsibility is about. So I think it's high time, and it's something we have to do, and I think that the vast majority of the citizens will be behind this effort for government.
Thank you. Any other business that needs to be covered? New business and liaison reports?
Yeah, I am. For facilities, I'm going to report out. As y'all probably read in the newspaper the last couple of weeks, the city, because of their employing less employees, have probably been closing their building out in Silver Springs. You've all read it in the Stow Century. I thought it was important for you all to know, and probably most of you don't know, that obviously we have a building out on Munroe where our board office is in. In early January, Dr. Jones, myself, Dick, and a few of the staff met at least 5 times with the mayor and her staff with the idea of moving into City Hall and selling our admin building. Obviously, our intent was to move in with the collaboration of the superintendent and the mayor being in the same building would be very beneficial. To look at things with shared services and so forth. We met for 4 or 5 meetings. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to the economics that we needed. Obviously, we're not going to pay more to go there. Our building out at Allen Road only costs us $40,000 a year to be in. That's total cost. We can't absorb the cost that the city wanted to charge us to be in one of the buildings. So, unfortunately, it did not work. It's important to know that we looked at that with being aggressive and opportunities to reduce costs and be more efficient, also to collaborate with the city in any way we can. And there is a bunch of other possibilities. We've talked with the mayor, and we'll continue to look at those. But unfortunately, the economics didn't pan out. And but I just thought it was interesting that all of you should know that we did try, but unfortunately we're successful. But we'll continue to work with the city in many other areas of collaboration.
Thank you.
Mr. Bonacci, would you just repeat what you said about the cost of running that building?
It costs us $40,000 a year.
And what does that entitle?
Every operating expense that we have, not inside, it's talking about utilities. Obviously, we don't pay property taxes, so if you want the itemized list, we can be happy to send
I'm
it.
just curious.
That's what it is. All the costs.
We don't-
Janitors, cleaning the building, everything.
That's the difference. If you rent a building, that's monthly. If you own a building, that's just utilities.
I understand that the school, I should say, we the taxpayers own other property that is funded from the school. Why don't they sell off that property? It's just sitting there with paying taxes on it.
One of the things market stinks with it is one. But I'm just talking about what we did. I'm not going to get all that now. I just want to report out that we looked at it, and of course we couldn't come to an agreement.
If you're not using it, sell it. Put it into the fund for the kids.
Are there any other reports?
I have a question on that, because Russ, I have asked you to keep me informed on what you found with that, because obviously you didn't, because I didn't know negotiations were done.
There's no recording.
Negotiations broke down, was spread.
What negotiations?
Never got to that part. Never got to
But
that.
it got to the point where money was stopped, that's what I'm trying to know. At that point, I would like to see when it was not advantageous, because there's a lot of money, and we're gonna have to sit in central office. building is back. It's deteriorating.
Is that your assumption? You have facts to say that?
Well, I went out and looked at it.
You looked at
I went out and
it, you
looked
had
at
a
it.
contract, Ron, to make that statement to the public, obviously.
I would like to know that homes are made to be looked at for future roofing, like the concrete, the cracks and foundation on the backside. Yeah, that's why I wanted to be
Right.
I wanted to know, see, looking at those offsets.
The amount of dollars is a different part of it.
As I said, this one, I have no idea.
They look at it as a tenant, not as, so it's just supposed to.
Okay, is there any, other reports? Is there a need for an executive session? Okay, then, can I get a motion to adjourn, please?
I'll move.
Second, moved by Mrs. Sanders, seconded by Mrs. Wright, roll call, please.
Aye.